重要，也就是讲到米其林餐厅里头的摆盘。Chef, I'm curious, when you design a dish, how do you decide plate or dish it's gonna go in? What's the process for that?
We try every plate that we have.
Oh, okay.
And which is the best plate to taste.
Okay.
Not every plate works very well with the warmness of the plate,
sure.
The foam, the liquid.
Okay.
But when we're going to produce plates or new plates, we have some samples, like just a bowl, for example. Then we try the bowl, and then we go on the design.
We want some,
and then we pick maybe one ingredient like the mushrooms out, or the shape that
and we
it
want
works
to go in that direction.
Perfect, so that the frame of the picture, it's on spot and it's on point.
Oh. 我今天在奥地利的维也纳来拜访一家 2 Michelin-starred restaurant Constantin Philippou. The restaurant gets its name from the head chef, who has both heritage of Greek and Austrian roots, so his food combines elements of both. I've made a reservation for their tasting menu. I'm really excited to see what the food tastes like today. Why don't you come with me and we'll take a look. I'm really excited today to be here at restaurant Constantin Philippou here in Vienna, Michelin 2-star restaurant. And looking at the menu here, it's quite interesting. We have an option of 你可以选 6 courses 或是8道菜，但是全部是一个套餐。What's particularly interesting is 这个套餐是每一个食材里头好像都是有水产、海产类的东西。Let's take a look. 水产里头也有鳗鱼，还有龙虾。因为 Austria is not bordered by any ocean, so 我其实蛮期待这个 menu. Let's take a look and see what this menu tastes like today. In landlocked Austria, specializing in fish and seafood is definitely daring and creative. This cuisine direction is said to be due to the head chef's Greek heritage. This restaurant opened in 2013 and has been awarded 2 Michelin stars for consecutive years in 2018 and 2019. The Michelin Guide writes, "The elegant minimalist style interior in view of the kitchen. There's even a cooking station in the restaurant itself. Set the tone here at Constantin Philippou. The food is creative and modern and comes with well-chosen wine recommendations. Personally, I adore seafood. Today, I'm selecting the 6-course tasting menu. I want to see how the chef combines his cultural background and his personality into his delicious cuisine." Chef, thank you so much for having me today. Can you tell me a little bit about the menu that I'm going to be tasting today?
Our restaurant is focused mainly in fish.
Okay.
Of course, it's maybe not usual to cook Austrian fish, but we have very, very, very good freshwater fish. And of course, the Croatian Sea is very close to us. So we work with a lot of suppliers.
Okay, and I read a little bit about your background and knowing where you come from and where your parents are from, is that why there's fish on the menu?
I grew up as a Mediterranean Austrian kid, so my father came in the 60s to study engineering in Graz. It's the second biggest city in Austria. It was quite funny and for me very lucky that I always had that fusion on the table and always something Austrian and always something from Greece or from the sea or from the ocean. I'm very happy and lucky that I don't have to find my own cuisine.
Wonderful.
So I'm half Mediterranean, half Austrian, so that's why I cook like this.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Chef's Greek father loved seafood and his mother excelled with traditional Austrian food. So these two cuisines shared the table during Chef's childhood. Chef has reimagined the memories of his childhood taste buds, infused the feel of the Mediterranean into Vienna, and has joined everything together with a Greek spirit. Let's now enjoy this unique cultural fusion in our Michelin-starred meal. Can can you tell us a little bit about the first dish here?
It's crayfish, very good crayfish. It's with asparagus,
Okay.
with vinegar, and the topping is crispy rice.
Oh, crispy
Enjoy.
rice. 这一道菜我觉得很特别，因为它的摆盘就是很精致、很惊讶的米其林等级的餐厅。有的时候好像觉得分量就是很精致，为什么呢？因为就是我们一餐吃完 probably 有6道菜，不是要吃饱，而是要吃到 the entire journey of what the chef has brought us in all these different flavors. So let me taste this.
Enjoy.
There's a really nice salinity and also the acidity from the little vinegar. It's made into little caviar.
Yeah.
我觉得很特别，就是这个好像看起来是像鲑鱼卵，但是原来是 balsamic 醋。你如果 balsamic 醋就撒在上头，就是汤汤水水的，但是这样子就是一种不同的口感。
And the cool thing is that also when you go a little bit down, you have the asparagus.
Got there.
Maybe like shabamushi.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. These two textures works very well. But the most important thing is that this dish is not going to be too hot. Because the crayfish and the texture, when it's going to
Too
overcooked,
hot, yes.
you don't have that nice texture of the crayfish.
And I think for me, a lot of texture is really fun in the mouth. I tend to like more acidic sour things. So for me, it's really nice to have that full acidity balance with the sweetness of the shellfish and the little crispy rice. Is rice a common ingredient in Viennese cuisine?
I grown up with rice, so we have a schnitzel with lemon sauce and rice. When we create dishes, we always thinking also into what are the memories from the childhood. Rice was always on the table.
重要的就是主厨他的创意力，很多时候是从他小时候的概念，然后小时候的 memory，可以放在食物里头。I think that's really important. Oh, beautiful. And the plate itself looks very interesting.
It's a pike with black truffle, loads of like chanterelles and mushrooms, champignons, fermented, and on top like a dashi, hazelnuts, and a little bit of bone marrow.
Very rich in there, but light at the same time.
For me, it's very important in the menu that we are quite simple, let's say simple, but very rich and high in taste. And textures. Textures are very important.
So I can use a...
Of course, whatever you want.
Whatever I want, I like that. First thing I noticed is the nice crispy skin. Thank you for that. What is the technique that you use for the cooking of the fish?
To be honest, we not salt the fish at all. So everything is very natural. The salt and everything comes from the sauce. And we just put some minutes the fish on skin. Glaze it with butter, and that's it.
我觉得很特别的就是刚吃一口鱼，你只吃到鱼的完全的很单纯的味道，所有的盐分是靠 sauce, and I think that's very interesting， 因为你真的是可以吃到食材里头的原味的甜味 ，and 它的 texture 是一面是蛮扎实的，但是也是很嫩，所以 I think 亚洲的这种 taste 我们会很喜欢。I happen to love mushrooms, and I noticed the flavor of all the mushrooms is very distinct, and they have their own personalities. Do you tend to use a lot of mushrooms in your cuisine, or is it just for this particular dish?
We use a lot of mushrooms, but we're totally a mushroom country. So July and August, we have a lot of chanterelles. We have different kind of mushrooms. So very proud of that. So when you're growing up as a kid, one thing is for sure you grow and pick mushrooms with your family. So go always in the woods. So it has to be on an Austrian, let's say Austrian menu.
From July through the autumn season, in countries all across Central Europe, you can virtually smell the aroma of wild mushrooms in the air. People are so in love with this special taste of the forest. Even though Chef Konstantin focuses on fish, he doesn't forget to utilize the best of local Austrian ingredients. Incorporating intensely flavored seasonal ingredients with Mediterranean elements is one of Chef's hallmarks. I'm told the next dish is a perfect representation of Chef's cuisine philosophy. Oh, and what's our next dish? Again, I see a beautiful piece of fish here.
Of course, it's a salmon trout. It's chives oil and
the beautiful green.
Yes, here we have a full taste, of the memories of eating a fish soup with a glass rosé.
Okay.
With an ocean view.
Yeah.
This is everything here inside.
Okay.
Underneath you have salmon trout caviar, cornichons.
And I think the plating for me is very interesting. Why did you choose this particular plate?
To be honest, I really liked lines and not
the geometric
geometric things all the time. Everything else makes me very nervous. I'm a little bit a problem on that.
Okay. 所以原来的主厨他很喜欢 geometric shape， 所以他选了这个摆盘的是 everything is 正正方方的，所以 everything is easily contained in here. And I think it's really nice because you're telling me there's lots of things in here, but they're all kind of hidden underneath. And
you see also here we work with layers and surprising. So you don't see it really, but the next bite you have it on your tongue and on your...
Okay. So I'm just going to try the sauce first. And I think the sauce for me is like a party in my mouth because there's the texture of the cornichon 有很多种不同的口感在里头混在一起，里头是鳟鱼软。I'm curious, a lot of times when we think about this fish which almost looks like salmon, people I think in Asia are more familiar with the salmon roe, and how come you chose to use specifically the trout roe?
Because in Austria there's a big history doing salmon trout roe or trout roe or char roe.
Okay.
So we have that in our country. It's not an unusual thing, it's a very usual thing.
It's very usual.
And you see also, but the fish is still very raw inside. So we really like here also the texture.
The play of textures.
And when we serve all these plates, of course we explain the plates to the customers. But I really like also to not tell the people how to eat the plates.
Okay.
If nobody wants to explain you the dish, you really understand that.
Yeah.
And that's very important for me. For us, simplicity
is let it speak for itself.
Yeah.
这种的鱼特殊就是可以半熟半生的吃，这样子吃的有不同种的层次的口感，而且 the flavor of the fully cooked fish and the slightly rare fish, you just get really nice layers of flavors.
The salmon trout is crispy on the outside and meltingly tender on the inside. The textures are achieved with a perfect cook of medium rare. The fish's perfection paired with the contrasting acidic sauce and the sweet pops of trout roe. From the plating, you can see that Chef Constantine embraces a minimalist aesthetic. His cuisine is both elegant and exquisite. What variety of fish is next on our menu?
A little treasure box. Thank you. I see foam.
Of course.
I see something crunchy maybe on top. And this dish is?
We have eel here inside.
Oh, okay.
Smoked eel. We smoke the eel by ourselves. We have also a lot of eels here.
Okay.
And what we use here in Austria, of course, is a lot of pork. We have one particular pork that we are very proud of.
Okay.
It's Mangalitsa pork.
Mangalitsa, with the curly hair.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, we have also a lot of goose. So here you have eel, you have Mangalitsa, and goose foam, goose liver foam. A little bit of mustard seeds, and fennel.
这一道菜里头是用到3个很经典的食材 from Viennese cuisine， 有鹅肝，还有 Mangalitsa, 还有鳗鱼. So I think it's really interesting how you've transformed all these different things, because usually when we think of goose liver, you think of like a pate presentation or like a seared presentation, so foam. So I'm gonna taste this. Am I supposed to use a spoon? I don't know.
Whatever you want, it works.
主厨的 philosophy 也是 你如果要用刀叉，你就用刀叉；你如果要用调羹，then you use 调羹。他觉得你自己的 experience with 他的食物是你自己的 personal journey， 所以他说随性。
The crispy of the pork skin, then you have the seeds of the mustard between, and then the nice texture of the eel. I think the flavors works very well together. What do you think?
I think it's a lovely combination of the texture. It's full flavors, but it's not heavy at the same time. 鳗鱼是有熏过，所以不光是鳗鱼的很结实的肉的这种体质，但是有一种熏味的adds another layer of flavor. And 最主要的就是有一粒一粒小颗的 mustard seeds 芥末籽 So when it pops in your mouth, it just gives you a really refreshing, lovely
and always
taste.
Surprising. Yeah. Here is something, and there, and you find always something. You know?
I think 很重要，也就是讲到米其林餐厅里头的摆盘。Chef, I'm curious, when you design a dish, how do you decide plate or dish it's gonna go in? What's the process for that?
We try every plate that we have.
Okay.
And which is the best plate to taste.
Okay.
Not every plate works very well with the warmness of the plate,
Sure.
The foam, the liquid.
Okay.
But when we going to produce plates or new plates, we have some samples.
Okay.
Like just a bowl, for example. Then we try the bowl, and then we go on the design.
We want some,
And then we pick maybe one ingredient like the mushrooms out, or the shape that
and we
it
want
works
to go in that direction.
Perfect. So that the frame of the picture, it's on spot and it's on point.
Oh.
The job of Michelin-starred chefs isn't easy. For any dish, they not only need to source and maintain the best quality ingredients, but they also have to balance flavors and textures and come up with creative presentations for plating. It's a lot to take on. Chef Constantine says it can take up to 2 months of trials and testing to come up with a new dish that meets his standards for Michelin dining.
I see a crustacean.
Yes.
A lobster. So can you tell us about this dish, please, Chef?
You know, we have a very, very old traditional dish called Beuschel.
Okay.
You cook a sauce, you can make it from veal, for example, as we did here. And in the real Beuschel, you can use heart.
Oh, okay. All
tongue, awful things.
Okay, sure.
Here we use only calf tongue.
Okay.
And the sauce is with lemon, chives, anchovies. Very, very traditional, this dish.
Okay.
When you eat the sauce, you have this
memories
of the Beuschel, and then we top it with a nice crustacean langoustine from Croatia.
Okay.
On top we have some lemon, breadcrumbs, and some algae. Crispy algae, they look like honeycomb.
This is the algae you said?
This is the algae, yes.
所以这种很小的，好像蜂窝的这种形状，是一种 algae 一种海带的，炸过之后会蓬起来，然后也是脆的，所以它主厨也在想办法，就是每一个不同的种的 ingredient, how can you transform the texture? How can you layer the flavors on top of each other so they all go well together? So I'm gonna dig in here and have a taste. 这种龙虾的 texture 不是你通常会想到的很脆的像虾那样子 QQ 的 texture， 而是很软 very kind of creamy taste from the inside， 就是很甜很鲜甜的这种味道。难怪这种 texture 它是想搭配到一些脆的东西。如果这种龙虾煮太过，它的 texture 反而变成太硬了，然后不能吸收这个很软的这种 sauce。因为原来这种 sauce 是配好像是面疙瘩类的东西，所以它也是有一点模仿原来的 texture of the two 元素在里头。更特别就是它的自己的 personal philosophy 是用肉不是当主食，而是一种condiment or flavoring。通常这种是传统是用内脏类的，但是它是用舌头 veal tongue 里头切得很碎很碎的，所以给它 an element of that richness of that tradition, but also a more kind of updated fresh version， 因为里头有加柠檬。
Apart from using seafood and fish as main proteins, another concept unique to Chef Constantine's cuisine is using meat in a supporting role for added depth of flavor. Like in our second dish, pike perch with bone marrow, and the foie gras from the fourth dish, the meat elements aren't the focus, but instead add a savory richness to the main star of each dish.
This is an innovative approach worth noting.
Strawberry.
Strawberry,
So it's a strawberry vanilla rose dessert.
Okay.
So have different kind of textures of the strawberry.
Okay.
We have is the Mitte Schindler strawberry.
Schindler.
It's a very strong taste of the strawberry, and you cannot keep the strawberry very long. So in about 4 days it starts to ferment already. So if we get that from the farmer, we take it and make a puree, and then we keep it for the whole winter. So you have that. You have the rose. You have different kind of textures of the strawberry, the crisp, and some basil. The rose reminds me a lot of Greece in desserts.
最主要我也想讲一下，就是米其林的摆盘一定是有方向的。服务人员来的时候，他们就是很正确的，就是有一个某种角度。So it's not going to be presented to me like that. No. Okay, 你看。So let me take a taste of here.
And one ingredient I forgot is also that we have some yogurt underneath. Also the Greek ingredient with the rose.
Okay.
So the strawberry flavor is
very
intense.
And then you get that kind of rose aftertaste. 所以我觉得主厨很聪明，因为这个 flavor of the 草莓是很单纯的。It's a very, very rich aromatic flavor, but once the strawberry flavor ends, you have the 玫瑰味道. It's a clever way to kind of extend the feeling of that flavor. 然后外面的这个草莓是很液体类的，但是底下还有 yogurt， 所以是比较稠的。然后上面的 freeze dried 又是脆的，然后这个一片叶子好像是9层塔，所以给一种 very, very fresh brightness. 一个 spoonful 里头有 probably 5种不同种的口感 and the flavor. 一点酸的，一点甜的，香喷喷的从 the basil and the strawberry， 还有玫瑰 and the sourness from the yogurt. It's a really lovely combination.
This has been a stellar Michelin feast. In the 6 dishes I enjoyed, I've not only sampled tastes of the classic Austrian tradition, but also the Mediterranean flavor of Greece, and most importantly, the chef's personality and creativity. I don't know if you also get the sense that these dishes seem to have some elements of Japanese cuisine. In recent years, the influence of Japanese cuisine has continued to spread throughout Europe. Many Michelin chefs have incorporated some of these techniques and flavors in their creations, just like the pike perch dish served with the light dashi sauce. Many thanks to Chef Constantine for taking me on such a wonderful journey for my taste buds and senses.